Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, hello, and welcome back to another live stream. Live stream 2. One of the last double live stream days. 3 days left of double live streams. My God. Hey, guys. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Just loading in. This guy's still blowing hard. Still hot. 76. Yep, 76. It's not 80 yet. Yesterday it got to 80. Maybe today probably will just go to like 77, 78. You know, it won't be as bad, I guess. Extra tired, just passing by today. No worries. Pass by away. Yeah, today I'm gonna figure out what the hell's is going on with that surround thing from yesterday. Because, yeah, I don't know what happened where it stopped working or something's going on. I don't know what. Hey, McMac, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Load it up. Check game tags. Yeah, no problems there. Figured out another thing for Diablo like inventory. Nice. Rats. Happy to hear. Yeah, yesterday we were here. I can close these. So basically, right? Not you. I need to check you. Right? It's this. For some reason, our surrounding thing isn't working. Now you can equip stuff with the right click and swap items around. Nice. Can I drop you a video in DMs? I mean, just put it in the public Discord if you want to share it. You don't even send it to me in DMs. I'm good. Like, I'll check it out. Oh, when I get a chance, but yeah, there's also like if you need like a base setup, I'm pretty sure there's a ARPG template in Unreal Marketplace. If you needed it. Is it this one? Let me see if I can find it. Learning experience? Yeah, I get it. Yes, there was a really good one on the marketplace. That was like specific a Diablo 2 type. I can't find it right now, but it's fine. If you find my Discord, just exclamation mark Discord. Or it's in the description. Down below, I mean. Because you're in Twitch. So, we need to figure out what's going on with surround check today. That's really the big one. So, basically, for some reason, this is triggering somehow multiple times. If I do this... Actually, so I'm just going to do this. This means I should not get any... triggers. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on a second. Why am I still running that? Where is that still being triggered from? That's the problem. I detach it from the surround check here, and I get combined damage. I do it... Oh, surround checking here. What am I doing? Oh, this is for the display. And this is why, because the damage dealer... Okay, let me just detach this. Triggered once. But now it's no longer triggering. Am I precision mines? Yes. There are links right below the stream with everything. Like, if you need to. Okay. So now let's do this. Okay. There's a little print string on this. So I say, oh, you're all good, you're all good. Okay. So now he's failing to trace. Right? The trace has failed. Okay, let's see why is it failing. Because it's tracing for character. And if I go to you, collision. Character such a block. Why? Why does it not work? Why fail? Multi-sphere trace for objects? I just want to see if it work. Does something work? Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I didn't put duration. But it seems like it was not working either way. So I'm confused. Why is it failing to do any traces of any kind? If I don't ignore anything. I'm now tracing pawns. Like, it should get at even in itself. Right? But I'm not even getting myself. That's just one. And I have a feeling it's myself. For each loop. Print string. Break. Let's find out who I'm hitting. Is it him or is it me? I'm assuming that it's me. It's myself. I'm not tracing him. But why am I not tracing him? Why am I unable to trace him? It's all block. He's a pawn. What is my player? Here I have just everything block. Character and camera block. The only thing that's different here is the room manager is set to ignore. It's not set to block. Which probably should be. Oh no, it shouldn't be. Why do I have it blocked? It should be fine. Collision enable pawn. Collision enable pawn. There's no difference here. And yet, I'm tracing myself, but not him. I am very much confused in this one. So I traced myself there. So when it began, I traced myself, which is fine. Okay, now I'm tracing him. When I unchecked ignore self. But this is not self. Excuse me? This is not self. We're tracing someone else. I mean, self is this is an actor component. So self shouldn't even do anything. It's not an actor to trace. Now it's working. That was the problem. The problem was the fact that I had it ignore self turned on. Hold on. What? Oh, just kill it. Delete all these. Let's put this back. Let's test this. So I can make it full screen. .1 1.0. I don't that might be a difference between 5.4 and 5.3, because obviously this was set up in 5.3 originally. So maybe somehow ignore self. I mean, no, but it's not. So odd. Yeah, it is very strange. Because the ignore self doesn't make sense. Just from the point of view of it being an actor component. Ignore self usually means, hey, when you're doing a trace, ignore the actor that it is. Or at least ignore this, but this is an actor component. It's not an actor, so it's not even being traced. Okay, whatever. Let's just see if it works correctly right now. If that's the fix, then that's the fix. You know. Yeah, minus 10.005. Yep. Okay. Now, hold on. 10.005. That's wrong. Something's wrong here. I need to add 0.05. Check the damage calculations. So I'm doing 0.05 additional damage. The total damage should be additional damage. Oh, I'm divided by 100. I don't want to be divided by 100. Yes, I do. No, this is correct. The problem is here. This needs to be 5%. Because I'm doing full numbers. That's the problem. So now this should be a full 5%. Why do surrounded? So this was actually like, even if it was working before, it was super weak before. It's effectively not doing much. 10.5. Yeah, now it's doing. Now it's doing 5%. Okay. Thank goodness that is figured out and fixed. Jeez. After yesterday's stream, I spent like a little bit trying to figure that out. Couldn't. Because I didn't think to turn off ignore self. This is like, why would it make sense? Like, why would it do anything? So let's remove all that. Hey, Big Waluigi. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, well, now we can also reattach this. You've been looking for a new coding laptop? Any tips? I mean, it's for coding. Right? Just put anything that runs a text document. No? Is that not all that's needed for coding? Just be able to write text? I'm not a coder, so I have no clue. But I'm pretty sure you just need to be able to run basically text, and then you can code. At least I'm assuming. What? Yeah, okay. Damage has been reintroduced. Okay. Cool, so that's not all working. Okay, let's go back to our abilities. That's what we were doing yesterday before we got sidetracked by this freaking surrounded thing. Yeah. You're working on Unreal and Gaming Laptop? Yeah, you can absolutely work on Unreal and Gaming Laptop. You can work on Unreal pretty much anything. As long as you meet the minimum specs and the game that you're trying to make is not above those specs, then yeah, of course. You in both? Yeah, I mean, check the specs for Unreal. You can download Unreal. So you can just test it on whatever and see how it is. That's my recommendation. But yeah, if you're not sure something will run it, just go online, check the specs. Is the laptop you want bigger, higher specs than the minimum requirements? Then it'll run. Simple as that. Yeah. Let's see. What do we want next? I'm gonna save this one or these for probably not the one, right? Probably this fire one for another enemy. These, I don't have a good uses for these. I think that's all I'm gonna grab from here. Oh yeah, this one too. I'm gonna save for an enemy. I wish they just weren't particle effects. Okay, what about the aura ones? Right, so we have these. Okay. So we have some pretty cool ones here. Let me see something specific. I want to see if you scale this. How does this work when scaled? So it doesn't scale anything. It just now is going to be like flying around more. Okay, not the best. Man, do what? I mean, I wouldn't trust a random guy streamer you see on the internet for any kind of advice on how to spend your money. Just in general, it's just not a good thing to do. Go and like check the specs, check everything, do your research. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, it sounds great, then you buy it, and then you like, oh no, it wasn't what I wanted. For, you know, I don't know what the prices of things are right now. I didn't do my research. You should not listen to what I think is good. 16 gigabytes of RAM, depending on what you're doing, it might be too much, might be not enough. It's just a matter of like, what do you need? What do you want? Figure out what you need, what you want, and then go from there. Oh, this one scales. This one scales. Oh. So that means probably this one also scales, right? Yeah, okay. So those scale. I mean, these guys technically do too. They're just not as well. I'm implementing some effects right now into the game. I'm just trying to figure out. This is the free stuff for the month. I'm trying to see what abilities can have the effects. Like, what would be a good fit. I should look through the power-up list. We have the damage aura or the toxic aura. I'd like, you know, I'd love to have like a particle effect or something that's kind of like a constant one when to like simulate when I have like berserker mode or something. Is there good ones for that? Or just put it like on top of my character, just stay there permanently? I don't want these. These aren't great. It's almost like I'd want like it's like a constant one. So probably not any of these. I wonder if I could. I could theoretically use this, these points as the effect. It'd be the same thing as the shield. It's fine. I could take also like the swirl effect for something. So let's start with something. Let's start with potentially the swirl. Right, so what I'm talking about is this. Right. We have that. Now, I have the scale color. How well do... Ooh, this tints really well, actually. Okay. So we can use this. If I made it, like, smaller... this could work. Let me grab I'll grab my actual player. Okay. Where's my... What? Oh, is it because of... Yeah, it's because of the height. Right. Let me turn off the material on the sprite. Okay. So if I had something like this, it could work. Can you make a dumb question? How are these effects made? I mean, if I said no, it would be too late, so I guess I'll answer it. With Niagara. This is all done with Niagara system. That's what this is. It's a particle spawner. It's a FX system inside of Unreal. It's like this one is emitting like cards, I'm pretty sure. They're basically points or sprites on a card. They just spin around with different effects and velocities. Can I make this taller? Ooh, I can make this like tall. Here we go. Oh. Okay, so we can get some cool effects now. Okay. Okay. So when I have the Berserker power up, I might put this one on. Mm-hmm. I think that'll work. Let me a little bit more narrow. Okay. I think we do something with this. Yeah, I'll wait for the ads. And yeah, we'll set this up. I wonder though. Hold on, I'm curious. If I was to do, I'll do it after that. I want to know what happens if I put multiple of them on top of each other. Will it read? Okay. What I want to do is duplicate this, and in the second one, I'm gonna change the color from red to like green. And I want to see what happens if I put it in the same spot. Oh, that's actually, you know what? That's actually pretty cool. It just plays between the two colors. So you could just have both of them, right? So, right, it'd be like either green or red, but obviously when you have both, they just kind of blend together automatically because it is a particle system. Okay. Fantastic. Let's do that. Okay. So, let's go to actor components, abilities. Oh, there it is. There's my window. I can close you guys. Hey, Demon Coach, welcome in. Is it resource intensive or particle systems? Depending on how complex and how many sprites you're throwing out, and whether it's GPU or CPU. Like on the CPU, holy crap! Thank you for the bits. I don't know what prompted this, but I appreciate the 50 bits. But yeah, it depends on like what you're doing, but like you could have a trail behind your character with an effect and be fine. But if you like spawn like 10,000 anything, 10,000 particles, and you put it on the CPU, it's gonna complain. But if you put 10,000 on the GPU, it'll be fine. Just making sure it's still working. Thanks. David, you have a nice round 100 now. Like if your character is long into a run and has potentially 30 plus particles. 30 plus particles is fine. That's not a lot. I was just talking about 10,000 particles, right? Then you like once you're in the thousands of particles, then because keep in mind, like right now, right, each one of these points is a particle, right? And if I go to the other map, I think it's if I go to this map, sure, save. Actually, probably shouldn't have saved the demo map. It's fine. Right, if I go in here, like each one of those explosions, that each one of these explosions, that's each one is a particle. And this is fine. There's no issues here. And that's a lot of particles. So yeah, don't worry about 30 particles. That's what it's there for. Because you gotta keep in mind that none of these particles have collisions on them. They're just instant sprites, effectively. So it's quite efficient in that regard. Okay. So I want to do the Berserker. I don't remember. I don't think I have any effects for Berserker. I think it's just the combined damage thing. Yeah. Oh, I have the Berserker activated. Hold on. Berserker sets it to activated, and then after 5 seconds. Okay, so this is where I need to do it. So you're gonna have all these effects stacked on him. The rest of it would drop, would be negligible. It changes if you make it reach the mat, right? So basically, it's just a matter of how many do you stack, right? It's the same thing with like textures. Like textures themselves don't slog your game, but if you have, 8,000 textures that are all 8K, right? You're gonna hit the texture memory limit. Same thing with particles and stuff like that. If you offset the configuration between the red and yellow, would change the effect. The effect wouldn't change. So the reason it's going in between is it's a 3-dimensional thing. So when one particle goes in front of the other, right? They're kind of doing this as they move, right? So the different colors basically blend automatically because it's not a card, it's particles. So they move. So sometimes a red pixel is in front, sometimes a green pixel is in front. And so it becomes blended. And they have a little bit of transparency, I'm pretty sure. So they then become the blend. Yeah, owner. Oh, you know what we can do? Instead of this. Where's my toxic aura one? I'm gonna make this a function. this should be a function. Add Niagara system to character. And I'm going to need to expose this. And I want to oh no. Mistake. This stays. This is the only thing here. Okay. So that will allow that to be modular, so we don't have to keep making that each time. And then I'm going to want to get this return. So I'm going to want access to the error system component. Okay. This is the dome. That was the Ortoxel. I think this one. Okay. So this is all good. Yeah, because I don't need to remove this one. Okay. So now what I can do is, we don't need this anymore. In this event graph, I can add the Niagara particle. The system that we want to add is, where's it? View. U. Then we do a retriggable delay. Oh, you know, I don't want, I'm going to make it a variable. Because I want to check if it's valid. And if it is, I don't want to re-add it. Okay. So this is Berserker component. Check if it's valid. If it's not valid, right, we add the component. If it is valid, then we just go along. And then after 5 seconds, maybe I should do like a sequence node here. Maybe better to clean this up into a sequence node. It's getting really long, and there's multiple paths here. Let's do that. Okay. So first this. Based on this, it's going to go down these two paths, and then it reconnects here. Right? So instead of reconnecting here, I can detach this, that, remove that. Again, so that I can take you onto here. And then we can do this afterwards. Okay. That's better. So at the end here, after it's done all this, we go ahead and I think I can do it after. It doesn't really matter. Remove from parent. Then we take this component and store component. Yeah. So effectively, it should create the component. It should create the system when I have it. And then remove it afterwards. So let's try it. So if I give myself Berserker, after being hit, I do increased damage. Okay, you just attack me normally. No. Okay, it says created. It says valid. So it's doing it, but it's not giving me. On by default. It's 2.5. So what happened to? It's adding it. It's going through here. It is adding the component. Get the system assets and do a little print string here. Is it somehow just not... No, it's correct. Oh, yeah, I see it. It is so subtle, though. It is just super subtle. Okay. 0.1, 0.1, 2.5. It is just super, super subtle. Because it's really bright here. Not surrounded. Berserker. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so it's working. It's just very subtle kind of glow effect. Because just how bright it is. Let me make a little bit wider. Yeah, okay. It should have gone away. It did not go away. Why did it not go away? It should have destroyed it. Without the component, it shouldn't be spawning anymore. True. Oh, hold on a second. I have a thought about this. Promote this to a local variable. Was I typing during that? Oh, I can't name it that. I'm gonna do is this, and then take you here. I have a feeling on the return it was creating another component. I think that's why I was doing it. Come? No, I still have it. Why do I still have the effect? This component being destroyed. False. What? Why is the struck opponent not working? I added it. I have a variable to it. It should be destroyed. Let me check something. If I don't do this, and I instead just take this. Here. Yep. Just want to see. Is something within the variable or within the function or not? No, it's not. I still have it. What? They should scream at me that there's problems. But, I mean, at this point, I just want to see. Okay, so the struck opponent just doesn't work. Why isn't it working? Yeah, so it read everything. It said an component. It said it knew what it was, which one it had. This is all correct. Does it know all that information here? No. WV cooldown. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, guys. Potentially. You guys see any problems with this and this? Anything just seem out of place between these two nodes? Just curious. Let's see if that fixes it. Surprisingly, no. No, that wasn't the problem. Unfortunately, that wasn't the problem. Why? Why is it not the problem? Yeah, well, now I can do a print string here to see if it actually reads the right thing at least. Also, dear God, it is really heating up in my room. It's supposed to be cooler today than yesterday, and yet it doesn't really feel like it right now. Okay, so it reads the right thing.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Why? It's reading the right thing. It's seeing the component. This is odd. You don't see your dumber? I had the wrong component attached. I'm gonna go get a cool drink, because it's... Oh great, 78 in my room. Oh boy. Be right back. Cold drink. Much needed. Why can't I not destroy the component? I have an idea. Okay. If I did get owner, get components by class, Niagara component, Niagara particle system component. Wait, what? Wait, what? That's... Oh. What's going on here? Oh, it is called Niagara component. It just renames it. Okay. 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 So for each one, check if this is equal to this. If it is true, can you destroy it now? Yeah. Can we destroy it now? This is not where I thought I'd be struggling and having problems with today. Destroyed. It says destroyed. So it is. I'm curious. Hey, Stormer, welcome in. We're in simulation and the pyramids and ancient. What? I mean, even if this was a simulation, then that's fine. That doesn't matter. Well, I don't understand the logic of the whole like, if the world is simulation and people want to like break out of simulation, like, why? If this is a simulation, why are you assuming that the non-simulated version is better? It could be worse. That's why they made a simulation this advanced. Now, this is like a general like life people like theorizing thing. There's the world of simulation theory or whatever it's called. Okay, so what I've done is I'm going through it, I'm telling it to destroy itself, and then if it finds itself, it'll say destroyed. But if it, after it does that, I want it to do the exact same thing again, and if it prints the second one, that means somehow it was actually not destroyed. So that means it's actually not being destroyed, for sure. But if it does not print the second time... How did you not attack me? It's printing it twice. So it's not being destroyed at all. I cannot destroy this component. No, I added a Niagara component to my character. No, hiding is not an option because... I mean, I guess I can turn it off and turn it on. I mean, yeah, but I want to know how to destroy it. Okay, fine. We can try turning it off and on. No, I was thinking about that, like my tech, but if you destroy the component, there's no system to spawn off of it. But the component doesn't get destroyed, so it is really odd. I've not had a scenario where I have the access, it reads it, it prints that it knows everything about it, but it won't destroy it. God damn it. Okay, so it turns off. Turns back on. Okay, so we can do it this way. I mean, we could check. It'd be really odd that it doesn't destroy because it's active. Okay, yeah, it clears out. I managed to dodge that. Good job, me. There we go. Yeah, so this works in terms of activating and deactivating it. Okay, for shits and giggles, let's do created. Reused. It's going to be deactivated, and then I'm going to destroy the component. Okay. Power is actor component, and this works because it's also an actor component. Yeah. So depending on what it prints right now, it should not ever say reactivated. This is created. It's correct. It'll run out. And now it should say created again if it was deleted. Nope. Reused. Nope. For some reason, I cannot delete this component. Did it fix it? We got a workaround. The workaround is just to turn it off and on because it's fine. It doesn't need to always stay. Like, I don't need to keep deleting it and creating it. Okay. Huh. So odd. Yeah, it's promoted to a variable. It just won't get destroyed. It's promoted to a variable right here. Right after it gets attacked. Right after it gets created, it gets promoted to a variable. Not even a local one, a regular one. Because, I mean, that's how we're doing the set active. It's just deleting the component doesn't work for some reason. I wonder if can't delete what's it called? Niagara component. Oh, look at that. Someone actually searched for it as well. Hold on. Can't delete Niagara components inside Blueprint. What? So it's because you copy pasted the components in from another blueprint? No, that's not relevant to me. That's not the correct thing. Odd. Really odd. Okay. Maybe a whole blueprint to have an aggro attack inside that. Then spawn the blueprint and delete inside the character. Yeah, like I've deleted systems all the time. I don't know why this one is having trouble, but whatever. We're fine. We'll deal with it. Okay. So we got Berserker mode having an effect. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna do also a version for Soul Siphon that's blue. Same effect. Instead of red, it'll be blue. And I'm gonna have it grow bigger the more enemies you kill, because you gain power and stacks the more enemies you kill quickly. And maybe I'll have the effect grow in scale as well. What if we did that? Berserker. Soul Siphon count. Where's this? Oh, this is the event graph. Yep, here. Okay, let's reorganize this as well. So then I can just remove this. Put you down here. Okay. So when it is created, so assuming that also is true, right? It gets this, adds it, and assuming it is doing it. Yeah, this is all fine. Okay, here soul siphon count increases. So I can do it from here. It's 3 a.m. Yeah, go to bed. Have a good night. Yeah. Get some rest. Get a great stream, champ. Yeah, I got to the bottom of it. Just the workaround. So now we're on to Soul Siphon. Let's go grab our ability, our effect. So this is Berserker. This is gonna be modified Soul Siphon. Right, which is the difference being here, instead of red, it's gonna be blue. Like a light blue. That should be good. Okay. So, I'm going to need to do it here. And then remove it here. So siphon component. Scale can be 2.5, 2.5. Jam. And then here, I'm guessing it's gonna fail. Yeah, delete and destroy comes up with the same thing. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm gonna need to give myself a lot of damage. Where's Soul Siphon? There it is. Okay, so there's the effect. Okay, I'm gonna need to swap him out for another enemy. Right, can't do the tests on the bosses. Enemy, sure, it's good old trusty. Oopsie. Okay, so we have the effect. Yeah, so it does not get destroyed. Fine. I want to add 0.25, 2.5. So it's going to be counter. And I want to go up by 0.1 to float. 0.1 every time. So this way, when if it increases or decreases, this should work. And I'll just remove 0.1 by default here. So the first one will make it 0.25, 25, 2.5. And then here, I guess destroy doesn't work. So, where's the Berserker one? This is unnecessary. There we go. Okay, so if it's not, if it is valid, set it active. If it's not valid, we're doing this. And we also need to change the scale if it's active. Gaga Guts will have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Get some good night's rest. Sleepy time, best time. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing again. I was just removed from parent again. This was destroy actor. I was looking at it. It said destroy actor. I even like retyped it. Something's going on. Something's going on. And I don't know what. Add narrative character. Set scale. Set world scale. And then I could take this also here. Okay, this should work. Let's do a few more of these. Okay. Soul Siphon. Yep, I have the effect. Yeah, effect works. Effect's still there? Did I not? Oh, I didn't set to deactivate. That's on me. Oh, the timer is not getting a reset. Oh, because after this, it needs to go back here. That's why I was having such a hard time keeping it up. Ooh. Something's going on. Oh, did I do surrounded? Because I have an S. Yeah, 1, 2. There we go. Now it's getting reset. Okay. 3, and it's a bigger one. Maybe a little too big, and now it's reset. Okay. So, yes to some things. No to others. Instead of 0.1, let's do 0.05. Not as much per. Everything else seems good. And it's working. Sweet. Okay. I just want to see what happens when I have both. Soul Siphon and Berserker. Just visually. Where is it? I mean, it was fine. Like, it wasn't anything special. It doesn't help that it's also a very bright area in sunlight. If I was in shadow, it would appear a lot more. Did I somehow delete one of these guys at one point? Okay, cool. Looking good. Mm. 78. I'm pretty sure it's now hotter in my room than it is outside. Let's find out. No, it's still 81 outside. Fair. Oh man. Oh, the temperatures have gone. Okay. I think I'll be getting that air conditioner. It was supposed to drop into the 70s, like high 70s, still 70s. Starting tomorrow, now it's 80. 81, 80, 80.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay. I think I'll be getting that air conditioner. Okay, well, that's for me for later. What's the next one? Cloaked in Shadow. Ooh, could be another one. You know the Cloaked in Shadow? I can actually use the like more surrounded version. The one around me. And I can have like dark gray. Yeah. I can reuse like all this kind of stuff for like a lot of this. Cloaked in Shadow. So for this one, right? Do something like this. It's a nice grayscale one. And it'll be around the character, not on top of. I wonder if it's possible. It's so hard to see it. Why is it so hard to see it? It's because it's additive, isn't it? Hold on. Sprite renderer. Material. It's translucent. It's not additive. Opacity 1. Why is it? Oh, it's scale alpha. That's why. It's scaled alpha. So it becomes more transparent. Okay. So if I bring this up, no, it's 0.03 here. Why is it 0.03? That's why. Okay. There we go. So that means we can increase the strength of our other effects too. Hold on. Soul Siphon. I didn't realize this. 0.03. 0.3. Berserker. That's probably too much. We're gonna test it. 0.3. But let's find out. Soul Siphon. Where's Berserker? Oh, that's so much better. Okay, now it's a little strong, but visually that's so much better. Okay, maybe like a 0.2. I think 0.2 is where we go with these. I didn't realize that's why I was like, why is it so subtle? That was additive, and that's why. I'll go full black. Okay. That looks so much better. Let's... this one is the one I want to see. Maybe a bit more powerful. I mean, maybe I'll leave it at 1. Full strength, honestly. Because I know in the preview it looks really strong, but like here, it really doesn't. Let's see how it looks in game. So Cloaked in Shadow. Become invisible when entering a new room for 10 seconds or until you hit an enemy. Right? You know, it also helps if I actually attach this into the blueprint system and not just add an effect and pretend like it's hooked up. Good job, me. This might be in the room manager. I might do. Yeah, this I think I do in the room manager. Yeah, because it's this. Hidden Shadow, right here. So, if it's enabled... I can do it here after this. Get the player. A component. Oh, but this one I really need to make sure it deletes it. Unless I don't do it here. Unless I do it on... I do it on the game mode. And then I can keep it. Then it will be global if I do it on the game mode. Because I can do it on activate room. When the room's activated, Get the player reference. Check if it has the tag. Cloak and Shadow. If he does, add component by class, and a component, set system assets, for that promote to variable. This is the float in shadow component. This one, please. Okay, so what we need to do is check if this is valid. If it's not valid, then we create it. If it is valid, set active. Okay. And then actually I do need my, I think it's 10 seconds that's supposed to last. Shadow for 10 seconds. So then oh, I need to this is a function right now. Yeah. Custom event, reset or disable cloaked in shadow. Re-triggerable delay. Actually, I don't need to do that. 10 seconds. That doesn't need to be a retriggerable delay. Better way of doing this. Let me check my room manager real quick. Because right now, when this happens, I do reset site. I have game mode reference, so I can do it from here as well. So, okay. Don't I have a... Hold on a second. Face ship, temperament, special attacks, around checking, enraged. Using berserker. Don't I have... I thought I had... I thought I had it cloaked and shut. How's it? Where is it doing the 10-second thing then? I don't have anywhere that's doing the 10-second. Because it's not here. Oh, it's here. This is where it is. Okay, when it activates the room, here it is. Okay. That's why I was confused. If I have it, yeah, it gives me the effect. There's the widget, adds child. Where's that 10 seconds? Odd. Hey, Crazy Alexander, welcome in. I'm making an RPG game. I'm playing making basically a yeah, I need to recompile things. I'm making a combination of like Binding of Isaac with Hades, Dead Cells, Octopath Traveler. It's a roguelike, 2.5D roguelike, basically. I do a demo, but hold on, I have. Yeah, what's the problem here? Oh, that is a problem. Yeah, so I can chill. Load. There we go. So instead of roguelikes, where you have to go from room to room and you're kind of stuck in a way, here you can go wherever you want. So for example, I can go into this room right here, or I could just jump down and go into this room. And now in this room, the enemies load in, and I'm now stuck in this room until I clear it. So I have a one-hit weapon right now for testing, but right. So you go through, you can't get out of the room until you clear it, right? So I can't like jump out or anything. But once I clear the room, now I can go wherever I want. The walls have come down. I can go everywhere I want. You also get an item. So here I got like a meta progression item if I want to pick it up. But yeah, if I want to, I can just ignore that area, or ignore the room right there, come back up here, and then go to this room. And now mobs spawn here. And again, I cannot get out, right? That's just how it is. It's all block out right now, but that's the idea. Okay. And you get different power-ups, which is what I'm working on right now. So for example, right, I was doing attacks, regular attacks, but I could do like an air blade, and now my oh, there it is. Now my attacks shoot projectiles. Instead of a melee attack, it's now a projectile attack. And then I can go get multiple projectiles, and now I shoot multiple. And then I can do like get other effects, like having like an aura around me. I think that one used to be a little weaker in visibility. Now that we're testing it inside of this actual level. I'll play around with that stuff. So yeah, it's kind of the combination of like Binding of Isaac, if you've ever played that, where all the power-ups are kind of passive and they kind of stack on top of each other. And it's also basically a three-dimensional roguelike where you don't have to go to a specific route. You can go wherever you want. And I'll have ways of getting back up much easier. Right now, it's much easier, obviously, to go down. So I'll have a few mechanics to go back up. And then you, some rooms will drop the power-ups, which are the cards that I demoed there. And others will have like meta progression or things like that help you out in that dungeon. So that's kind of the process and the plan for it. And right now I'm setting up the effects because the new the free bundle for the monthly stuff had like a free effects bundle basically, and so that's where I'm tweaking it, or that's why I'm using it. This cloaked in shadow. If I have it enabled. I create the widget. It says timer here. Oh, it's in the widget. The timer's in the widget, isn't it? That's right. It's been a while since I've set this up. Yeah, there's the cooldown and all that. Okay. Yeah, I have all the timer stuff here. Okay. So what I need to do then is create a timer. Yep. Deactivate cloaked in shadow. Timer by event. Deactivate cloak and shadow. Both of these are going to go here. 10 seconds. Yep. And here, it is going to take this component, and make it not active. Should be all I need. And just in case this is not, it should be always valid. Actually, if it's not valid, I'd want to know first. Let's not do that. Let's go with, in the room manager, when they get sight back, I should be able to get game mode reference. Get close shadow timer, and then clear and validate timer. Yes. But before I do that, I want to do deactivate cloak and shadow. So it's going to turn off the effect and then stop it. Let's see if this works. Started learning on 5.0 when it came out of alpha. Nice. Yeah, my first Unreal was UDK. Back when Unreal Tournament 3 was a thing. I still remember playing Unreal Tournament so much. I loved Unreal Tournament. Such a good game. Blueprints, though, are obviously Unreal 4 Plus, and I really didn't get into Blueprints until Unreal 5. Honestly. Cloak and Shadow. So right now I don't have anything, but if I come in here, there's the effect. It's way too strong. It's also really bright. Top left is gonna clear. My effect should disappear, and it did. And they see me, which is great. So now let me just make sure that effect also disappears when I hit somebody. So they don't see me right now. And now they do. Sweet. Okay, let me just change the effect. It is... Why is it so bright? Like, it is pretty much black here. Okay, let's do like subtly. Yeah, it's a little better. Do I want to make it a little more contained around me? I think this is fine. I think this is fine. You know what? It takes a little moment for it to dissipate. So what I might do instead is have it dissipate instead of 10 seconds after 9 seconds. So that last second was just when it kind of fades out. So that way it's a little bit easier of a visual cue that it's ending. Yeah, I think that's better. I was hoping to be in front of them when it went away. But let's try one more time. What? How do you not see me? Oh, now you see me. Either way, this is better. Going off the timer and everything, I think this is better. Okay. How does the other effects though now work in this place? If I turned on Berserker and Soul Siphon, because those are the other one was really bright, so I wonder if this was gonna be really bright now. Somebody hit me. Oh, wow. That is like super bright now. Really cool. Way too strong. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I do need to do a... Yep. So let me tone these down. 0.1. 0.1. I mean, maybe I'll even put these lower, but yeah, it's amazing how different it looks here, where it's like a little more like more properly lit a little bit. I mean, yeah, maybe I too put it down as it was before. It is like way too strong. Okay. I mean, it was a 0.03 before. How do you full screen on play in the viewport? F11. It uses the same common hotkeys as everything else, right? Same thing for your browser and stuff. F11 just is the hotkey typically button for most programs.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Soul Siphon. Yeah, really nice. If you did is it what the button is? Yeah, F10. F10 just hides the like the UI without hiding like the top. So if you want to like hide the UI and still have access to it, if you want to like open something and grab it, it just docks it away. I don't use that one very much. I just use F11 because when you're like doing something in the level, you don't need the content browser. I usually just hide everything. Yeah, super handy. Let me grab Circer. Yeah, once ads are done, I'll go ahead and test these. Yeah, this entire game so far is made entirely in blueprints. All 100% blueprints because I do not know how to code. So simple as that. Okay, ads are done. Let's go. That's 0.03. I need to tone it down even more. Jeez, okay. Let's tone it down even more. 0.01. Soul Siphon and Berserker, yeah. 0.01. I mean, like, you mean 0.005? Actually, maybe go like even more. I guess it makes sense because basically I'm condensing all the particles in a much smaller area, so they're kind of overlapping each other. So it makes sense that it's going to be more intense. I didn't realize how much more intense. We made a small game with a team of 6. We made a Zelda bootleg game. It was a school project. Nice. That's a great way to learn. This game started as a it's better, probably still less. This game started as a game jam game. I definitely want less. Still. 0.002. Yeah, if you're ever trying to like figure out like how to make games, game jams are fantastic for that. Like basically I made a very early version of this game, and before that I didn't really make any games, and it wasn't so much that okay, so somewhere in between now. Although no, maybe it is around there. Maybe I do keep it around there. I don't want to go too much stronger. I think that's good. Cool. Yeah, I think that works. For now, maybe I'll tweak a little bit higher or lower. I think for now, that's fine. This game started as a game jam that was very different. And over time, I'm now continuing to work on it, making it better and better. So, as long as you have like a good idea, I mean, like, it is definitely a good idea that you're gonna make money of it. I mean, good idea that you're gonna like enjoying, and this is like the kind of thing you want to make. Go with it. Continue working on a game, post game jam, or post like small project. Continue improving on it. Continue changing on it, adding more and more and more until you, you know, you're happy with it. Assuming you don't have a deadline, right? A lot of people say like if you want to do like small games, you could just make small games and like put it on Steam and try making some money that way. Personally, I'd rather work on a bigger game where I learn a lot more if I just implement everything into it. That's all personal preference at that point. The goal is just still to make a game. Okay, so this is now working. Do I want to actually turn down Cloaked in Shadow? I guess now that I see that was the reason was because it's just too intense. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I might no longer do the toning down of the color. For now, I'll keep it. But him getting darker, it's no longer really as necessary because of the effect around him. Oh boy, it's gone up to 79. I thought it was going to be cooler today. I was wrong. Okay. Ooh, Culling Strike. When this happens... maybe I could do an effect when the Culling Strike happens. Hold on. Take a look at those effects again. Oh, thank you, Michael. I really appreciate it. Do my best. Maybe I do this. It's a little big, but if I scale it down... what would be a good Culling Strike effect? Not the universe. The closest thing maybe is this one. It is real. Why is it so bright? Oh, it's because I see. It's the same amount of points. No, this one won't really work. Auras, of course, won't work. Okay, maybe I don't have a good one. I could use some more effects. I'd love some more effects. I wish I could make use of these shields, but I don't have a good use for them. I feel like these shields could be like cool, like doorways almost. But oh, I wanted to modify the acid one. Toxic aura one is way too strong. If I can send you a link to its OG Google Drive. I mean, you don't need to. No, I'm good. But if you want to share it, like, share like a video of it or something, or screenshots of it, you post it on the Discord. I wouldn't post the Google Drive link though. In general, not. I mean, as someone using the platform, I don't recommend anyone download anything from a Google Drive from somebody they don't know. Just in general, even if they know them and have not confirmed that it's them, and it's like, right? It'd be like, it's not smart to download just, hey, you know, I have a thing. I definitely have a game and not a virus that will steal all your information. Definitely. So, that's point one. 0.01. Do you have a game tree? Yeah, that works. Yeah, if you want, post it in the Discord. Love to see it later after the stream. Working? Let me go into this level. Oh, there we go. Yeah, wow. It is such a big difference. Probably it could be a little more subtle still. It's definitely a lot better now. But it should definitely be a lot more subtle. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. I would make even more so. Oh, wrong one. We are. Okay, so somewhere in between. Okay. So it's 2.5 before, so let's do like 2. There you go. That should be good. Just confirm one last time. Also, I need to get the loading thing in here just to have it, to make sure I have it. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. If I go to my maps, let me grab you. Let's just block out testing, but good to have it. Just give me the loading screen for this testing. There we go. Cool. Yeah, general's fine. Yeah. General's fine. Cool. That's another effect down. Let's see next. Oh, we didn't, not another effect out, but effects modified. So color strike's not really gonna work. Great. Phase shift I already have kind of an outline effect. That already has an effect. Already has an effect. Doesn't really need one. Oh, you know what I still want to do? I want to make the multi-projectile ones do less damage. That's right. We haven't set that up. I was talking about that. 'Cause right now, if I do one projectile, right, I do 25 damage. Right, that's like my baseline. Right, if I do this, I do 25 damage with the projectile. But if I do this, I effectively have 5x my damage because each one is doing 25 damage. And I think it needs to do less damage per projectile. So, okay, mathematically, how do we want to do this? So if we have, right, if one projectile equals 25 damage, then we add we have a +2 and a +4. So I think if we do +2, this would be 75. That is way too much. I'd want it to be like maybe 40 to 50 damage. Probably like 50 damage. So instead of it's 3 of them, but so 5 out of 20. So that's 20% less damage. So this will be 20% less damage. But you get triple, right? This is a ×3 amount of projectiles. And this will stack. You can put this and this. And this would be a ×5 projectiles. And you can have effectively 8 × 7. But this one would have what, 40%, right? Less. Because if I did 25 times 0.6 times 5, that'd be still 75 damage. So that would triple. There would still be triple damage with that one attack, right? Assuming all of them hits, it still does triple damage effectively. So I think I start with this as a baseline. And then if I did both, it'd be 60% less. So times 0.4 times 7. Ooh, but then that's less than just the greater. That's less than just the greater because it stacks that way. Is there a way for me to not have that happen? I don't think there is. What's the best way of doing the math of this? It makes sense to have this 20 and this 40. I like individually these make sense. I'm gonna, maybe I hard coded that when it's together it's 50, not 60. And if it's 50, it's more damage. Okay. So I'll check that if it's the lesser, it's 20%. If it's the greater, it's 40%. If it's both, we're going to make it 50%. Let's see if we can set this up. Okay. My sets get combined damage. So it's this. By tag. Total damage multiplied by % more. Wait, this is scaling. This isn't right. Oh, it's multiplied by 1. Yeah, this is all of these need to be added up. Math here is wrong. Okay, well, first of all, let's add 2 more. Multi-shot and let's share greater. So this add more damage. Instead of for total damage, I should be calculating the more damage. Because basically I'm taking the % more damage. Right. So I specified that. So let's say it's 10%. This becomes 0.1. 1.1. And then my total damage becomes 1.1. But then the next time it scales off. So this is all a multiplier on top of multiplier on top of multiplier. Wait, that's how Path of Exile does it, isn't it? Do the more stack with themselves, or the more is always more? Hold on. Path of Exile, more versus increased. Hold on. Does more stack? Oh man, yeah, go to sleep if it's 3:30. Whew. Yeah, get some rest. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. All more are multiplicative. Okay, so I did set it up like Path of Exile, where it is all multiplicative. Okay. Cool. In that case, if this was negative 20, it'd be negative 0.2 plus 1. It'll be 0.8. Yep. Okay, so that still works. So it's all fine. So multi-shot would be minus 20. This is minus 40. But here I need to check if I have lesser as well. Check has tag. Regular multi-shot. If I don't, then minus 40. If I do, I need to do this check here and here. I need more room here. I should move things around. Yeah, this checks if I have greater. If I don't, it just gives me minus 20. This checks if I have regular multi-shot. If I don't, it gives me minus 40. If I have both, so this returns true, then don't do anything. And then this one will return true as well, and just do minus 50. So basically, what will happen is when I have both, it'll be minus 50, which is increased damage over having either one of them. So each one now has more damage. It's just not as ridiculous in the damage department. So I feel a little bit better about that. Do I have local variables here that I'm using? Modified original damage. Where's that being used? Here. And it's being used here. Okay. Collapse the function. Calculate additional damage. Modified original damage. You. And then here I can do view. Calculate more damage. I need to expose damage dealer. Damage dealer. I need to explore the damage dealer here as well. so now we can just do this. Just remove you, just pipe this through. So it's going to calculate both the additional and the more damage. And then it outputs everything.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay. Cool. That works a lot better. I'm thinking of putting this into a function, just collapse it to make it cleaner, but it's fine. That. It's up here. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot cleaner. There you go. Cool. So now we should do less damage. And we can test that once the ads are done. Here. Okay. So we're gonna do here, so we can now test how much damage things are doing. And let's go to my test level. I only have one of you. So now, if I did this, 25. Regular projectiles, 20. Perfect. And then if we did greater, 12.5. Yep, all works. But right, the benefit is now I just hit it with 4 of them. So yeah, if I can shotgun them still and if I hit multiple, I'll still do considerably more damage. And if I did something like homing, right? If I got homing, for example, and I had let's say all of this somehow, right? Had this. That's still, right, a lot of damage. That is still a lot of damage. Okay. I need to put that into the text. How do I used to set it up, you know, those like detail panels that come up next to selections that a lot of games have. That's what I need to set up. Okay, for the meantime, multi-projectile. 20% less damage. %, less damage. So now, if I come here, Now my 40% less damage, 20% less damage. It could be a fun little, if you know, you know, for the stacking of the two. But I almost wish I could update this text dynamically. But it's not like I could say 40, you got the first one, like it's a you got greater, and then you're gonna pick up regular, and it's gonna be, say, 10%, right? Because it's not additive, it's multiplicative. So it's not like I can just do the math that way. It's, yeah. So for now, I'll leave it as is. Figuring out from there, going forward. But I've been meaning to do that for quite some time. In fact, do I have that on the spreadsheet of things to do? Enemies attack, your aura damage is now done. On death stop, jump attack is done, pretty sure. More projectile is less damage. There it is. Done. This can be marked as work in progress. It'll be a work in progress like forever. So this copy transparent material to doors / objects is done, and I'm no longer doing doors at all. So that can just be removed. Decals affecting toxic aura is no longer a problem because I've changed it to an effect. So that's not even a done thing, just changed. On the Metashop stuff, I still need to fix as well. Okay. This was good. This has been good effects. If I go here, let me see if there's anything last we want to do for like an effect. I don't think I did. So tomorrow's Thursday, right? I really want to get a power up that allows me to jump, either super jump or the teleport back up to another room on activation. It would be a 2-button thing though. Best way of doing that. I don't want to use 2 buttons for one thing. I guess I could do 1 button. If you're not standing, if you don't have that item dropped, it will drop it. If you're standing on the item, it will pick it up. And if you're not standing on the item and it is dropped, then it will teleport. All with 1 button. It's just conditionals. I think we set that up. Potentially tomorrow. Maybe the first active item. Yeah, I think we might do that. But I don't normally sleep stream for like another 30 minutes, but it is 79 degrees in here. I'm burning up. My brain is not functioning. So I'm gonna call it here. We did some good stuff. We fixed up some abilities. We added some effects. Good stuff. Yay. I'm glad that we figured out the problems that we were having. from yesterday. So I'll be back tomorrow at noon for some more Elden Ring. And then some more game dev in the evening. Seems like the plan at the current moment. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. And my stream deck doesn't work. So I can't even end the stream. Good. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.